Andre, what's going on, man? How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm fantastic, man. Appreciate you taking time for me as always. Obviously, looking forward to the title fight. And it's funny. Do you remember when you were making your BKFC debut? I asked you, do you remember the last time you had a bare
Yes,
knuckle fight? And you told me a story about that. Since then, you had to beat up an influencer, so you had extra bare knuckle fights now.
yeah, I guess so, yeah. But when that accident happened, I woke up next morning. I said, I didn't understand what's going on. A lot of people send me good text messages, phone calls. Oh, you are here, you people's champ, etc., etc., etc. I guess that the fucking dickhead, he's a not super nice person. Jack Doherty, whatever his name, yeah.
Like? Were you shocked at how much that exploded? Because it just kind of like it went viral, it went everywhere, and it was such a weird incident.
No, you know what's surprised me and why I was disappointed? Nobody tried to stop the fucking fight. Everybody started recording stuff. It's like in those days I don't understand. And no security, I guess. And you know what? I got that bodyguard punched me because for some reason I thought people from the crowd who just got lost and he for some reason was in between accident and one punch. What the fuck? Second punch, I start chasing him. Somebody throws some punches from behind, and it wasn't fun. And I really appreciate and I'm real proud of my wife and my oldest son. They stood up for me and they tried to save my ass. So
Yeah.
that's only one memorable moment when like very excited and proud of that.
And Andre, you're an old school guy, and I've met you numerous times. I mean this as a compliment. Like you're actually a really nice guy. Like you're not the guy who's out there trying to cause trouble in public. Does it make you angry that this is where we're at in the world? That guys like this is how they try to get attention. Like your wife and your kid are there backstage at a boxing match, and he's trying to start some altercation to get to go viral. Like it's so dumb.
Was viral only today's, as he called me this and that and boxing. And if I understood right, my manager mentioned something like misfit can contact them or somebody like no response, nothing. He was super brave, super loud first 2-3 days, and now he's disappeared.
Yeah. So you don't think you'll ever hear from him or his bodyguard again?
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully not, but maybe.
Obviously, Andre, you when I last talked to you was before your boxing match, and which, by the way, congratulations on that win, great knockout. Here you are coming back to BKFC. Can I ask, like, you've obviously accomplished, like, so many people know you from MMA and being a UFC champion, all these kind of things. But I'm curious, between MMA, boxing, and now bare knuckle, like, do you have a favorite? Like, do you look at one and say, man, this is the one I really like doing the most?
And most I like to compete. I like to train hard and fight hard. It was UFC. After UFC was strike force affliction, or name any organization besides Pride, I fought everywhere. But all the time I love boxing. I supposed to did the boxing fight against Klitschko brothers back in 2009 when I signed this Golden Boy promotion with Oscar De La Hoya. I supposed to do that fight what Conor McGregor did against Floyd Mayweather years later. I supposed to do this shit back in 2009. Sooner or later, I got like my boxing debut in November. I'm fighting BKFC for the title and mission accomplished.
Everyone, by the way, I wanted to ask you, Andre. Everyone was talking about that backstage altercation. You were at the fight. What did you make of Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua?
You asking about fight Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua?
Yeah, what did you think?
I didn't like it, but Jake Paul had fucking great condition for 6 rounds. Obviously, he moves around to run around. It doesn't matter, and he got his broken jaw. Trust me, I was there. It's not good. Broken jaw in two places is going to take some time to heal it, to get recovered, and we'll see. Hopefully, maybe yes, maybe not. He's gonna get back or not back in boxing, but not for now he might understand people who spend like 20, 10, 15, 20 years in boxing MMA. It's not like you like training hard like last month in the boxing gym or something or do MMA. People fucking spending lives over there, and to me, it's all the time it was kind of disrespect to professional athletes, to boxers and MMA, that you like, oh, we spent like last year like in the boxing gym non-stop. My guy, I spent like last 25 years non-stop in the fucking gym, and not once, 2, 3 times a day. And come on, that's you think you like superhuman is that you can come like and do like I don't know what's going on, but I try to like watch my mouth, don't say bad words, but it's not cool. Let's put it this way, not cool at all.
Yeah, I mean the guy who tried to fight you in boxing, he got knocked out pretty brutally. That's what happens when you go up against a world champion, one of the best fighters of the last 25 years, right? Like that's what happens.
That's what is in my mind too. When and he was super nice, and I wish him all the best. But like yeah, he in the press conference, I remember he said, "Oh, last year I was like every day." That gym said, "Come on, my guy, let's be fucking serious. I'm every day and not once at the gym, 2, 3 times a day. I'm in the gym, and no, come on." I don't play like I'm not gonna try to play professionally football right now because I'm big. I think I'm strong and genius. Obviously not, because like you can see like people like get hurt over there.
Absolutely, absolutely. So Andre, of course, obviously coming up in February, headlining KnuckleMania, getting the third fight with Ben Rothwell, this time in bare knuckle. Can I ask, like, you knocked him out in your first fight in Affliction. You beat him in the UFC basically a decade later. Now here you're fighting him in 2026. Can you like what? Can I ask you just what are your biggest memories of fighting Ben in those two fights? I mean, obviously this is a different sport, but you know, I mean, you guys, you did knock him out the first time. Obviously, you fought him for 3 rounds the second time. Like, what is your biggest memory of going against Ben Rothwell?
Just keep coming. He's big, and obviously he's strong. For this particular fight, he's going to be fucking weight heavier than me, and uh, that's main concern of mine. And I have to like stick with my game plan, keep my hands up all the time, and when I'm gonna throw punches, make sure I'm gonna make my fist. Otherwise, I'm gonna hurt myself. If I'm gonna stick with all these three uh, points, I'm gonna be okay. I promise.
Obviously, like you fought guys who, guys who've tried to trash talk, guys who are very respectful. It seems like you and Ben are pretty respectful, right? Like there's no like bad blood there or anything.
Absolutely not. And in the previous interview, I mentioned that it's straight business, nothing personal. I know Ben Rothwell. I believe first time I saw him when I fought Tim Silva back 2005, 6, whatever, 20 years ago, and he all the time was cool, like no trash talking, nothing, and he's a true fighter. So maybe he did say something bad about somebody, but not about me, and I have a lot of respect to him.
Can I ask, Andre, like you've accomplished so much in your career, if you retired tomorrow, you're a Hall of Famer across the board, but I'm curious, like what would it mean to you to add that BKFC heavyweight title onto your legacy? I mean, obviously you're doing this to, to support your family because you also love doing it, but it would be a huge accomplishment, right? To like win another title belt. You've won a lot, but like what would it mean to you to add another title belt to your resume?
You're absolutely right. That's mean a lot, and I'll do everything possible to get that belt.
You don't skip a step, Andre. You never slow down.
And listen, I have 3 kids, like a young wife, mortgage. I need to stay in shape, and plus I want to reach a couple more records, and that's motivate me a lot. I want to be a role model for my kids, and also after that accident was happened, Jake Paul and then Joshua fight in the morning, like I got a lot of text messages, you're people's champ, etc., etc., etc. We love you, we respect you. So that motivates me too. So couple more years.
Yeah, my only request in that, Andre, I wish you'd actually had knocked out the influencer. That's the only thing I missed. I wish you had actually knocked him out. But other than that, I was very proud of you.
And you know what? What's more interesting? I live in a small community, and I was throwing baseball with my son, and some kids, like, how old is they? 6, 7?
One of them's 10.
10. Okay, 10. Oh, you guy from TikTok? I said, TikTok? I don't have TikTok. No, I saw you against Jack Doherty. I said, I'm asking my son, Andrei, who's Jack Doherty? That guy from Mexico. I said, okay, so I'm a hero right now on the TikTok, so I might open TikTok and use TikTok.
I love it. Well, Andrei, it's always a pleasure and an honor to catch up with you. Obviously, have a great training camp. I look forward to seeing you back in action in February. And thank you as always for taking a little time for me.
Thank you very much, and Happy New Year.